Hello, 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 everybody. My name is Steve Ford, and welcome to Learn Business English 16. Today, we're doing a special video on job interview tips. Now, for those of you who have been with us for a long time, we did a video back in 2007, my wife and I, about job interview tips. Now, the market has changed so much that a lot of the answers that the interviewee used to give are now considered to be cliche. So we're going to take a look at what would be more appropriate to say, what would be more appropriate to use. And of course, we're going to do it in a very, very laid back and humorous way. So let's go to our lesson. Question number 1, tell me about yourself.
I'm really hardworking. I'm a workaholic.
Warning. Cliché answer detected. Give another answer to avoid job interview failure.
So saying that you're hardworking or a workaholic nowadays is considered overused. Everybody uses it. So you really want to make this your own, and make this your own means that you want to make this your own story. And you want to make sure that you talk about details of previous work experience. Maybe you had a tight deadline and you had to work extra hours. Maybe it was the year-end closing and you had to work Saturday or Sunday. If you don't have any work experience, maybe you can focus on some internship you did or maybe some work project that you had from university or high school. What are your strengths?
I'm a total team player. I'm a team leader.
Team player, team leader is so passé, as the French would say. It's so out of date. So you really want to focus once again on your work experience, or maybe even when you were an intern or some part-time job where you had the chance to be part of a team, to work with a team. I have strong interpersonal skills which have often helped me lead company projects. For example, in 2014, I managed a project with a team of 50 people to set up 3 new stores in China. So collaborating with our reps there allowed my team to tailor to the local market. My greatest task was bringing the teams together by bridging the cultural differences.
I'm dedicated and motivated.
Dedicated and motivated sound meaningless because they're so overused. So if you're going to use those words, make sure that you back it up with experience. Why should we hire you?
I'm the perfect fit for this job.
I'm the perfect fit for this job. That sounds pretentious, a little cocky, and it's actually up to the interviewer to decide if you are a perfect fit for the job.
I'll do whatever it takes to get this job.
I'm open to anything. I'm willing to do anything. Both of these sound like the person, the interviewee, is desperate, and I wouldn't advise saying something like that. You have to give yourself credit. You have to value all of the qualities that you have in terms of work experience and skills. What are your weaknesses?
I'm a perfectionist. I'm too detail-oriented.
I'm a perfectionist. I'm too detail-oriented. That's not going to fly. Try to find another weakness. For example, it's hard to keep up with new technology, software, operating systems, since there's always a learning curve, which can be very frustrating and time-consuming. Sneaky questions. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time?
I aim to eventually have the freedom to work for this company and, at the same time, have my own business.
Now, this might sound obvious, but there are some interviewees that might let it slip out that they're not interested in their current field or industry. If I'm hired, I'm looking to be a senior manager in 5 years' time. Now, if you aspire, if you really want to climb the corporate ladder in the company that you're interviewing for, then I suggest that you go to LinkedIn, find some of the employees who have been working there to see how long they've been at their present position or previous position. So you have a good idea of how many years it would take to reach their position. Tell me something about your last employer.
I wasn't appreciated at my last job.
I wasn't appreciated at my last job. Well, this shows that you weren't happy at your last job, that you didn't get along with your boss, most likely, and it could lead to some really bad feelings. You're opening up Pandora's box. Focus on the positive. So tell me what you know about this company.
I know this is a Fortune 500 company with offices all over the world.
So the interviewer is looking for genuine interest in the company, not just some surface research of the company. Try to describe where you first found out about the company, or maybe a personal experience you had with an employee or product from that company. Well, everybody, I hope you enjoyed our lesson on job interview tips. There was a lot of vocabulary there, so I hope you were able to learn some more. And I look forward to our next Learn Business English lesson. Bye for now.